Does anybody know a good hairdresser? Mine is busy and I'm suffering terribly. Hey kids, come out and play with me, won't you? Grab your water. Wonder if I should close that blind back there. Is that too bright? Hang on, if anybody shows up, you're going to see the back of me because I'm going to close that blind. Ugh. Hang on. I'm always trying to find a good spot for everybody. So maybe, oh, that's much better. Much better, don't you think? Hi, Carol. Hi, Teresa. What's happening, kids? Now, I want to preface by saying, and I'll have to say this a couple times. Hi, Renee. You really do have a life. We all do, but sometimes we just need to have a chit-chat, paddywhack each other, right? I should have worn a turtleneck. Renee, nobody's even double thinking about it, honey. I didn't even give it a thought. I mean, what good is it going to do me if you guys are at work or at the market or at Home Goods or anywhere? Who am I going to talk to if you guys go anywhere? I should have worn something. I should put on something with a neck. Renee, relax, lady. Just all you know what I care about? I don't care about any of those things. Do you have your water? I have my water, and I'm going to preface this whole chit chat wherever it takes us that I have been so good on my water, this whole week, today included, that I might actually have to excuse myself from our talks just so I can go to the bathroom. Carol. It's beautiful here too, Carol. Oh my gosh, it's so, so beautiful. And I should be out walking, but we're going to talk about that in a minute. Teresa's got her water. Hi, Brenda. Hi, guys. I'll tell you. And if anybody has anything in particular you want to talk about, bring it up, because we're here to talk about everything. Now, let's talk about the fact that I left my glasses, my spectacles, in the living room. It's absolutely gorgeous here today. And I was in the living room. I just finished having lunch. And I've had a great week. I had to get on here and I want to talk about how our weeks are going, how our water intake is going, how our points are going, how our tracking is going. Good for you, Teresa. Right on. And that's, like I said, I'm trying to get this stuff off my screen. I'm sorry. Oh, you guys can't even see what I'm doing right now. It just looks like I'm staring at myself. My hand is right here and I'm trying to get something off. I want to talk about that. I want to talk about getting to know our bodies and kind of giving ourselves what it needs, when it needs it. Renee says she used a lot of extra points yesterday. You've been hungry. You've been hungry? Well, who went gardening? Who was gardening here? Was it Teresa, Carol? Have you been doing something abnormally strenuous to make you hungry? I bet you have. Not me. I don't garden. And hi, Barbara. I'm so happy to see you. How's your week going? I honestly care. I want to know how everybody's week is going. Carol was working in the yard. Okay, that's right. Because she's out here with me in California, and it's just like the weather is so, so beautiful. Like I said 2 minutes ago, I've been walking 6 miles every day. I've been walking Oliver to school in the morning and then going for 1.5 miles, coming home, doing my chores, doing my stuff. Yay! Painting commissions. And so doing my housework or whatever it is I need to do. Yesterday I kind of rearranged my my kitchen, not my chicken because I don't have any chickens. Because I have a collab that I am a part of and I have to shoot it, but this, I am happy, everything is good, but I just have to tell you guys, I'm having, because this is part of what I want to talk about, is recognizing when we have to take a break somewhere in our routine, because I'm very routine oriented. That's what keeps me trucking. I keep it simple. My routine is simple. It's KISS, keep it simple, Schwiebert, Simon, Sunshine, SSS. I keep it so incredibly simple, but having a routine makes keeping it simple. So here's what's happening. For those of you who are regulars here, thank you, thank you. If anybody wants to hit the like for me, I would love that. But if your hands are busy, you're washing dishes, you're cleaning the toilet, that's okay too. It's not that important. So, okay, so here's how my day was progressing, and that's why I chose to call in the Paddiwack Party. So like I said, the walking, everything's been going great. I've had a great week. I'm just thrilled with it. But with my breakout of my skin, I often forget that my skin, my psoriatic arthritis, my skin is, when I have a breakout with my skin, my bones are bothering me too. And therefore, I get kind of lethargic and I get kind of tired. And then I give myself a mental slap down like, come on, Anita, quit feeling like this. Get in your car, drive to the park, and walk. Which is what I was doing when I was in the living room and decided, hey, lady, what are you doing? I thought you were working out. Barbara, it's okay. I don't want to come off like I'm complaining at all, you guys. I just had like an epiphany that I want to get out there in case anybody else needs to have the same epiphany. So I was like, it's a beautiful day. It's perfect for walking. You're on a walking streak. It's only going to help the scale on Friday. So I'm having like this angel devil conversation. And then when I realized last night, a horrible breakout with my hands, self-induced, which I'll tell you about in a minute. And I realized that I'm not being lazy, because that's how I was talking to myself. Quit being lazy. Get your bloody arse off the couch and go to the park and walk. I'm not being lazy. My body is asking me for right now to just stay home. Just relax. Give it a break. It's not feeling so good, even though my brain's good. And you know what, you guys? I would much rather have the upstairs be working and maybe the downstairs not so much, because I can override that. So you know what? I'm going to wait, and Oliver will be home from school in about an hour and a half. And then this evening when Steve comes home, if my bones and my body are feeling like, no, it's okay. Nobody be sorry, you guys. It's okay. It's just part of Nita's life. Does it suck? Oh my God, does it suck? But it's okay. I don't want you guys to be sorry, even though I love you for being sorry. But I love having this realization that I'm not being lazy. I'm not being a slug. This is what my body's asking me to do, to just give it a break for right now. Lady, you've been walking for the last 2 days. My hips need a break. My legs need a break. My bones need a break. So I am here with you guys taking a break. Here's to you. Do you have your water? Oh my gosh, 8 minutes into this, and I have not asked you guys if you have your water. I did it early on because I told you that I've drank so much water this week, already today too, that I might have to, I sat next close to my bathroom in case I have to take a break. So let me come in and say hi to everybody while I take a drink. I'm such a nitwit, let me just tell you. Hi, Esther. Ange, where are you? Teresa says, I had to change to online, so I won't be able to go to the meetings because of money, so I hope it goes okay. Teresa, we here at the YouTube WW community totally have your back, honey. It's going to go fine. Nothing to worry about. I can direct you to my pal Sandy, who does online meetings every Saturday. She'll give you the whole rundown. And, you know, I find that her rundowns are sometimes better than my meeting, because at my meeting, we're all like, been there forever. So sometimes we all just kind of start talking about whatever we feel like talking about and stray from whatever Weight Watchers would have us talk about. So yeah, and if you need, she's Let's Get Fit with Sandy. She's excellent at going over the meeting, and like I said, we've got your back. So anything you need, you ask us, okay? That's why I'm here, so that I can feel important, like I'm helping somebody do something, because I've never felt that way in my life. It is, you know what, Renee? Here's the thing. Renee says it's hard to deal with. If I can have this frame of mind and remember that I just need to cut myself some slack, that it's not my choice that I'm feeling like this, I would deal with it so much better. So if I ever need you guys to kick me in the butt and remind me, and it's not, you're not choosing to be lazy. You're doing the best you can. You're always welcome to do so. Hello, Susan Edenfield. Done with workout. You know what? I need to go to Costco. Hi, Suze. Hi, Susie. I'm so happy to see you. AM says, when my thyroid is off, I have no energy and talk so mean to myself, saying I'm so lazy when I realize, see, I knew, see, it's always good when I come on here when I'm having these thoughts because you guys back me up. Take a load off. Oh, I don't have a load. I'm sitting here in my little, you're like Forrest Gump with all the walking. I just walk. But it feels good. It's good for my brain. This is our meetings. Oh, I wish that were so. If I'm helping with anybody with anything, and if anybody has any questions, if anybody pops in that's new, say hi, introduce yourself, because this is the swell gang right here. These are all my buddies. Run, Anita, run. Esther says, I'm getting nervous. We are going on vacation next week, eating out for most meals. So, Esther, here's the thing about Esther. Esther knows the program. When you look at your I don't even have to say anything to you. I'm not even going to say anything to you because I feel like that would be offensive because you have been doing this so long. And isn't it funny how we do that? We get nervous, but then it's like every time I talk about Friday nights that Steve and I are going to Don Cuco's, and I'm like, oh, I don't know what to do. I want to have my salad, and I want to have this, and I want to have that. And I always end up having half a piece of chicken filet. I bring the other half home. I have 2 bites of his salad, and it always works out, and it's going to work out for you too, my friend. And if you decide to indulge in something, you know what? This I'm saying with a whole heart. And I'm looking you straight in the eye. You've had a rough couple of years, and just enjoy it. Please get any enjoyment that you can out of your vacation. Please. Because I'm going to pop quiz you when you get back. Wipe down the cart. Oh, you guys, I don't want to talk about the dumb virus. That's all everybody's talking about. Teresa, talk about whatever you want. I'm just kidding. Teresa says, money is tight. My unemployment ended. I need a job. So hard to find one here. I'm sorry, Teresa. I wish I had an answer to that. You know, I am wanting to work so bad. Luckily, thankfully, my husband has me covered because every time I think I'm good to go and work, I can't, because I can't hold anything. I can't hold money. I can't hold prescriptions. The last thing anybody wants me is holding their stuff. Hi, Tracy. Esther, tell us about your vacation. Where are you going? What you doing? I took many months off, just restarted 1.5 months now. We will be in California, but still not close enough to you. Ding dang. Well, you're coming at a good time because it's just beautiful out here right now. So this is what I want to, the lighting in this here is kind of funky, huh? Hi, Rachel. So I went, I've been marketing, and I found a seasoning packet the other day for, I think it said fajita salad seasoning, something to that effect, for the slow cooker. And I've been taking every bit of convenience in the kitchen that I can so that I can cook so Steve doesn't have to. Because when these are this bad, literally, nobody wants me cooking and I don't want to cook. And the poor guy works all day. I don't want him to have to cook. So anyways, long story longer, I got the seasoning and I got the cans, and it basically was seasoning for, you know, our good old WW taco soup that some of us make into like chili by keeping the broth out and whatnot. That's what it was. It was so delicious. It was just the seasoning, 2 cans of diced tomato, which I got first wrong, with one of them with jalapeno, can of black beans, can of corn, and chicken, all diced up in the slow cooker. Perfect, right? Delicious? Delicious? So delicious. Let's eat tomatoes and jalapenos and then see how on fire your hands can get. Because Steve had me thinking straight out that, hi, Sandy. Yay, I'm so glad you're here. Well, what do you know, lady? Oh, Susie, thank you. It's only because the gal who cuts my hair, she had got a new job at a medical office, and I can't get anybody to do anything with it, so I kind of have no choice. So, okay, so let me finish my story. Sandy, do you have your water? Do all you guys have your water? Because I can see you. Some of you don't have your water. So I was so thrilled. Steve didn't have to make dinner for anybody. Oliver was at the movies with his friends. It tasted delicious. Oh, life was so, so good last night. Steve got to actually sit down and get a load off his feet. And right about bedtime, we would have been really early here. I mean, we would have been at like 8:45. We put Oliver in his bed. We get in our bed. We turn off all the lights. We say, good night, Mary Ellen. Good night, John Boy. Good night, Oliver. And we call it a night, even though I lay in bed with my earbuds in. My hands flared up so horrendously, you guys. I was literally like ripping them up. And Steve finally grabbed me and I have this, I was going to show you guys, but I don't know. Oh, I have to keep the gloves here from such things. And I mean, it was horrendous. It was really bad. And I told him, I said, it's the tomatoes and the peppers, because I've known that, because, you know, I'm not completely dumb. Because he's been telling me, no, I think all your hands is the stress. You're stressed out about everything. You were born stressed out, you know. So eat the tomatoes. I can't eat the tomatoes, and it sucks because there's 0 points on the green plan. My salsa, everything. So why did I start to tell you guys this? Oh, because I was so excited that Steve didn't have to make dinner. Hi, Christy. Are you sneaking in from work? Should we keep it down? Shh. I'm so glad you guys are here. So anybody who just rolled in, Christy, Sandy, the reason I wanted to get on here and talk was because I was giving myself negative talk a little bit earlier. I've been walking a lot this week, even though nobody's challenged me to go on their walking challenges. Just saying, I don't need no stinking challenges because I've been walking 6 miles a day by myself, okay? Just teasing you guys. Sandy knows what I'm talking about. And I was, after lunch, the weather's beautiful. I was giving myself negative talk about not getting out and walking. And my body just isn't up to it today. So I'm like taking that into consideration. Esther gets major neck and shoulder pain when she's stressed. Yeah, it affects us all in different ways, doesn't it? I don't know. I'm just so over this hand cacalatoro. I have that collab I need to do. I want to just do a regular cook with me. I rearranged my whole kitchen because it looks so cute for my next cook with me, and I can't do anything. I can stir, but I can't hold a knife. I can't do anything. It's ridiculous. So how's everybody else's week going on the program? Are you guys tracking? Are you drinking tons of water like I have been doing? Because this week I just have been, you know, after having my surprise loss Friday, I thought this week I can hold a Spurtle, Barbara. That's why I have so many of them, because those are easy to hold on to. Bye, Renee. Thanks for popping in. And if you want to hover in the background, you can. Susan got a blue dot. I hear that's awesome, Susan. Great job. I hear that the meetings are about blue dots this week, I think. Is that what Kat said? Cat with a K, not cat with a C. Tracking and drinking. Good job, Rachel. Esther, you weigh in tomorrow. Right on. Carol, tracking, drinking my water, and moving. Perfect. And you know what? Tracking, drinking your water, and moving. You're keeping it simple, and you're doing everything that you need to do, right? Do you guys remember a couple weeks ago I showed you my, hi, Jamie. I changed it up to purple this week, and it has been a happy, productive week. Yay! Muy bueno. Excuse me, I'm reading a text from Oliver's teacher. I'm sorry, hang on 1 second. Oh, shoot, it went away. Christy's weighing in tomorrow, hoping for a loss after. Yeah, but you know what? You had a great week. So we don't even think about those losses as other than I had a great week loss, right? So since I had that unexpected loss last week, you know, all that did was light a fire under my butt. And this week I'm like, okay, let's do it again. Let's keep going. Summer's coming, Anita. You like to get in the pool. Even though it's really kind of interesting. Is that the word that we want to use? I don't know. It's about interesting, but each year since I've been on, this is my 3rd year on the WW program. And this is not negative talk. This is just a fact, you guys. I'm going to be 58 in May. And with as I get older and as I lose, the sagginess just continues on. And I just have to get over that because I don't know, I've talked about it before. I never minded being overweight in a bathing suit. It never bothered me. Maybe because my whole life I was overweight and I've always been in a bathing suit because I'm a water baby. I love the water, and I would get frustrated with friends who didn't want to go water skiing or boating or whatever because they didn't want to be seen in a bathing suit. You can't let that steal your joy from doing what you love, and water is what I love. But the sagginess and stuff, it's creeping up on my brain, and I have to work on that. So maybe that's what I need to work on. Okay, Charlene. Let's see what happened. Charlene. I missed it. I don't have my glasses, you guys. I gained 5 pounds last week, the last week of February, while sick. Very good. That's awesome. I'm sorry to hear that you were sick, though. Yeah, Esther. And it's just, you know what? People are like, oh, you know what? Don't talk bad about yourself. I'm not talking bad about myself. It's just a fact. Things happen with age. Things happen with age. We got, I mean, all of us who are my age and older are dealing with menopause, perimenopausal, all that stuff. Christy, you're only 49, trying to work on the saggy. See, okay, I read it wrong. You still can work on it, honey. You've got time. You are good. See, I wish I would have realized at 49 what was ahead, what was down the road as far as losing weight for me, because I would have started working on it, but I'm not. Esther, have you any interest on working on it now? Because I don't, and I'm not going to. So I have to learn to love myself with whatever's going on. Carol's a Cinco de Mayo baby. 62, that's a good number. Your skin does change as you age, unfortunately. Thank you, Barbara. Right? It's just what it is. Susan uses her exercise clothes to swim in. Can you swim comfortably in them, Susan? See, I like to wear, that's another thing that's kind of a drag for the larger girls. They have so much material, and it's so heavy getting in and out of the pool. I like to try to find the lightest thing I can wear that, covers me nicely. I got to think about my grandboy. It is what it is. The other option is gain and feel it out, right? Yeah. And this summer is going to be, I don't want to use worse. As I progress, it's going to become more. And I just have to. Hi, Mimi. You're going to get a new suit this year? Oops, Sandy, I almost deleted you. I think I might need a new suit. I'm not sure. I need to go through my inventory, because I have a lot of suits, just because I like since I have a pool and I like being in the water, I like to switch it up a little bit, because I do go on Instagram and stuff when I'm out there, because you know what, I go, hi Mandy. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Help me out here, kids. It's just so nice. It's funny because we have all this extra stuff to deal with at this age that I wish we would have known about as when we were younger. But then we get to this age where we're kind of like, that's all right, right? I made it this long. Oh, okay, gotcha. Susan says she cut her exercise clothes off shorter so she doesn't have quite so much material. But man, some of those, as I got larger, some of those bathing suits were so flippin' heavy. Getting in and out of the pool was like exercise in itself. The weight of that water on those swimsuits was crazy, I say. Carol says, I bought a new bathing suit because I'm going to Hawaii in April. Oh, haven't worn one in years, but I'm not going to miss out being on the beach with my grandbabies. All right, here's to Carol, because she has got the right idea. Oh my gosh, Carol, I love that. I love that so much. That's the right frame of mind. Mine shoes, the 20th. Let me go back for just a second. Sue's mine. I'm trying to see if anybody else. Oh my gosh, Carol, I love that so very much. Esther, I never have. I need to remember to look that up. Mimi says I was invited to a week at a beach house in July, so thinking I might need to invest in one. Mimi, check out Lands End that Esther's talking about. They have the best suits for us gals. They have great sizes. I'm gonna see for any of those. A couple of you guys have been asking about Julie lately. I am going to see her on Saturday. She's having a housewarming party, and health permitting, I'm going to go and have a couple cocktails with the old girl. And see, I haven't seen her in a year. Can you believe that? No sleeves, Barbara. No sleeves. Hi, Paula. Oh, see, Carol got hers at Land's End. So that's the place to go, kids, is Land's End. The only bummer, I guess, is ordering it online and hope it works out, right? No sleeves, Christy. Christy, you have time, so you can't jump in this conversation. Keep it all packed in. See, I've never had a suit from Land's End, you guys. So I should check that out myself. I always end up at Kohl's, and I find cute stuff, but I bet I could find something that could pack me in a little more. We could get those arm spanks like the twins. You know, they make those. Hi, Esther. Other Esther, no, those Esthers. Hi, Lisa. You know, they have those for regular wearing under. That's what those are for, is to wear under shirts and stuff. Because I remember when I first started WW 3 years ago, I was on some Facebook page. I think it was for the over 51. And they were talking about those, and I thought, oh, what a swell idea, but you can see them come out. I mean, the twins have them for obvious reasons, but I don't know, like, let's say the shirt I'm wearing now. I wish we could all see it, Carol. I wish there was a way to show pictures on here. Okay, so the arm spanks. If we have sleeves, like, let's say the sleeve I have now, would that compress it even more? But then they would come all the way out here, right? Because this, oh my gosh, you guys, this and this. I would just like be perfectly happy with myself if it wasn't for this and this and this and that. Is it warm enough in California for me to need a suit? Yeah, I'd bring one. Right now, I believe it's about 78. What part are you going again? It does hold in what it can. Oh, Carol, you're being so helpful today. I'm so happy you're here. Thank you so much. Christy, I haven't read what you said yet, but there's no TMI with Anita, okay? Everybody who knows Anita knows that. But when I'm exercising and my arm flies back to side of my boob. And it just, there's kind of a sound, too, if anybody else is in the area. Esther, 6 weeks, you haven't gained or lost anything. Okay. You're ahead of the game. You haven't gained. That's a good thing. Look at the positive. If you have a positive and you have a negative, go with the positive. Let's get rid of the negative. You know, I was talking to Mel this morning at Mel's WW Journey. Santa Clara. Oh, it's going to be beautiful up there. Okay, so I was talking to Mel this morning about, we were just talking about weight loss, and she's concerned about her weight loss, because that's what we talk about, right? And she said something... What'd she say? I don't know. But she had a little self-negative talk. And I told her, I said, you know what? You're one of the most beautiful ladies in our community on YouTube, in the weight loss community, just that I'm happy to know. Stop with the negative talk and look at your beautiful face in the mirror and look at it and really look how beautiful you are. Instead of worrying about the one little piece of hair that's out. Look, I'm all right now, but next week I'm going to be on here crying about something. But we all need to do it, you guys. So the positive, Esther, you haven't gained, and that's great. Paula says, I'm 97 down. All right, here's to Paula. Okay, but no buts. Oh, I hate when I see a bit. But have been playing with the same 5 pounds for 4 months. Started exercising and track like a mad woman. I will not give up. Paula, never give up. I'm never giving up. Never. I'm never quitting. Quitting has never even been an option for me. Never quitting, and I'm never giving up. Santa Clara is if you take a suit, but like if they have an indoor pool, I'm thinking like maybe if they have something inside or something. Because Esther, Carol is closer to there than I am. But bring it anyways, because you just never know. Maintenance training, Esther. There you go. Because you know what? Maintenance isn't easy either. It's none of it's easy, but look at us. We're tough, old, and younger broads. Those of you who want to be classified with me as a tough old broad, it's nothing but a compliment. I would never put anybody down. I get people who say to me all the time, Anita, quit calling yourself old. When I call myself old, I don't mean it as a negative connotation. I mean it as I'm not young anymore. Esther was 64 last week. My mom's birthday is the 16th of this month, and she is going to be 83 years old. Wait, is that right? I don't do math. I don't do any thinking of any kind. I just pretend to. It's going to be beautiful up there. So yeah, enough with the negative talk. And if you hear somebody like, such as myself, say something that you think is negative, excuse me, I got a bubble right here in my chest. Mimi says, yes, us old ladies are around to do lots of training. I will be 60 this year and going to rock it. That is the attitude to have. You know, I kind of wish I could just go from 57 to 60 and just be there. Not that I'm not wishing away my life. I'm not wishing away time. I just would like to just be there already. Because to me, 58 feels like 60. I don't feel like there's that much of a difference. But isn't it just like a total, and I know you guys will get it, isn't it a total mind, I can't think of a word to use that isn't offensive. Doesn't it just mess with your brain that like, dude, I'm 58 years old, I'm 60 years old? What the heck? You know, just last week I was crawling out my bedroom window and doing things I wasn't supposed to do. Well, maybe that was just me. You guys are probably doing good things like going to church and volunteering and stuff like that. Tennis club. Not me. But I can't believe I'm this age. Let's see. Esther says we are all the same age. We are all the oldest we have. Right. And Christy, I can tell you that even you're 20 years younger than the rest of us. In our head, we are all exactly the same age. Aging with grace, Lisa. 6 decades. Being 1 year away from 60 is scary. I remember when my parents turned 60 and thought it was ancient. To me, in my head, 65 was always like, if you're 65, you're old. And I'm talking about when I was like in my teen years, in my early 20s, not 5 years ago. Because I know Sandy's going to go, I'm 70. 65 was like that number. And I don't know how I got this close to it. And, you know, speaking of quitting and never giving up, when it crosses my mind, poquito, just for like that half a second, it's because of age. I think, well, I'm already, why do I care? I'm 50, however old I am. Why do I care? That's when I'm like, or when I'm feeling super bad and I can't move and I can't cook and I can't walk. It's like, why am I even bothering? But it doesn't last long. It doesn't last long because I refuse to go down with the ship. I'm a stubborn, I'm ornery. And if I find when I I know what I was going to tell you guys about writing in my book. Okay, hold on a second. Sorry. About keeping it simple. I was talking about keeping it simple a minute ago. Hold on a second, you guys. Ugh. I'm sorry. I need to put some stuff on my hands. I started writing the things down in that book that I showed you guys, that little like journal type thing I got at Marshall's, just because it was so pretty. Anything with roses on it, can you tell? Roses, flowers. I'll buy it just because I love roses. And then it lasted a week. It's just not me. I don't write things down. I don't meal plan. I don't make goals. I'm just saying that it's okay. I'm telling myself that it's okay that I don't do all those things, because I've pretty much, when I am personally doing the program the way I know to do it, like I did it when I lost my 50 pounds, I have no problems. I never had to meal plan back then. I never had to write anything back then. So I'm just going to keep it the way that I'm doing it. And that's what everybody needs to do. You just do what's good for you. If it means writing down every single granule of salt that you eat, so be it. Shoot, now I'm not going to be able to scroll. Christy, call in sick, lady. Thanks for popping in. Oh, and I want to talk to you about your caramel apple bake too. Have a good day, honey. Love you. Esther says, when my grandpa was 94, the doctor told him to stay away from sweets. He told him, I'm 94, I'm going to eat what I want and go happy. Absolutely. Absolutely. Oh my gosh. Okay. Ouch. Let's see, what is the date today? Because my mom's birthday is the 16th. I need to get a card in the mail to her. So yeah, everybody just, hang in there. I haven't been online a lot because of this. It's hard to hold a computer and a phone when your hands are all messed up. But never give up and never let the gains get you down, because then you'll have the phantom loss like I had last week. I mean, I was like looking around like, am I on candid camera? It's just so awesome. You never know what's going to happen. And after everything that we've all done in our lives, the children that we've raised, the grandchildren that we're raising, the things that we go through as we get older, man, a little Weight Watchers is a little bit of nothing compared to all that. Is it going to go slower? Hell yes, it's going to go slower. And it is going slower, but it's going, right? Sorry, you guys. I'm trying to scan or roll this back. Esther, you're an April baby, aren't you? Esther, American Esther. Isn't your birthday in April? Or did you just tell me when your birthday was and I'm mixing you up with somebody else? Because I want to think your birthday's like right before my birthday. Esther Ross Newman was last week. Thank you, Rachel. I'm trying March. Okay, well, at least I had the right area of the calendar, right? I remember that. Rachel, you know what? I'm trying, because anybody who's hung out with me here at the Paddiwack Party for any amount of time knows that I can be like this one day. You guys can tune in and hang out with me tomorrow, and it can be a complete different Oprah, so to speak. Speaking of Oprah, did you guys see her fall? While she was talking about balance? I'm just going to take a sip. I'm not being mean. Did you guys see Oprah fall? Anybody? Class? Anybody see Oprah fall? Because if you didn't, how didn't you see it? She was on the stage out here in Los Angeles. She was doing whatever her tour is called. Hi, Carrie. Carrie, Weight Watchers with Carrie. Let's see, that name sounds familiar. I know that I know her. Sandy, do you remember Carrie from Weight Watchers with Carrie? Because I'm kind of embarrassed. I think I know her, but I think she's been gone for a while. She's going to come back. Carrie. All right, Hannah. Oh, okay, Sandy. I'm so glad you popped in. We'll talk to you soon. Love you. I got to give her a hard time. She can't be disappearing on us like that again. And then you guys throwing down these challenges just to you and your... You know what? It's something about falling, Rachel. It's, you know what? Here's the thing about falling. And you know what? I can tell you with relatively 100% positive that I'm sure Oprah is not watching me right now and can't read what you guys are writing. I'm fairly certain she's busy with other things. Falling is the worst thing to happen to you. Okay, right? Has anybody ever... We've all fallen or almost fallen. But gosh darn if it isn't the funniest thing to watch. It's like, I think maybe that's why. Maybe those emotions coincide. Mimi, you are on a computer right now, so when you get off, you have to Google Oprah falling. 5 whole days now. Okay, Carrie. A day at a time. Don't go anywhere. It's spring. Spring has sprung. Isn't that a song? Oh, Carol. You know what? The only thing that kind of disappointed me about Oprah's fall, this is what disappointed me, is because okay, well, first of all, let me just put out there, I'm not an Oprah fan. Like, I'm not a super Oprah fan. I don't wish anybody any ill or harm or anything like that, but I'm not, Um, she's always out there with a positivity. I'm Oprah. You get a car. You get a car. You get a car. I'm gonna fall. Well, lady, when you fall, you're so popular and people love you like crazy. She didn't bounce back very well. I mean, she should have laughed or said something. All she did was she said something like, I'm gonna piss somebody off right now because I forget how much people love Oprah. She just said, "Oh, wore the wrong shoes," and then afterwards she said something in a press conference like, I don't know. But she should have laughed. She should have given us. You didn't see it, Carrie? You know what? It was just like, okay, so here's the thing. For you guys that don't live in Los Angeles, she had our Kobe community in quite the uproar. If you don't know who Kobe is, you do. Kobe Bryant, he was killed recently in a helicopter Paula crash. And she said she said some things that she just shouldn't have said about Kobe. It wasn't the time, it wasn't the place. And the thing going on out here is people are saying that if you watch the fall, it looks like Kobe's just like knocking her over, like he took a swipe at her for. It's a Los Angeles thing. It's okay, but she should just Google it, Carrie. It's like it'll come up like that. She just should have laughed afterwards. But it was like I watched it over and over again, and I just thought, man, because I think as horrible as that would be to fall in front of so many people, I felt putting Christmas flowers on Mom and Dad's headstone. My sister and I laughed. Paula, you're my kind of gal because I would have laughed too. Then I made snow angels. Carol, I'm not at all either. Lisa says a friend fell, broke 3 ribs, and punctured her lung. She was 84. She's doing fine. She told me I don't bounce like I used to. Lisa, absolutely. You guys, let me make it clear, and I shouldn't have to make it clear to you guys. Well, I didn't mean it like that. I mean, she's okay. I wouldn't be saying that was funny if she hurt herself, obviously, like if she fell off a stage. Let me tell you something, okay? Steven Tyler is 185 years old. He is a hard rocker. He's been rocking hard, doing lots of stuff for a long time. And he fell off the stage and popped back up and kept going. Esther, I know, right? Oh my gosh. Listen, if she was injured or anything like that, I would not have the same reaction. I don't wish ill on Oprah. But it was just kind of funny because she all of a sudden she just fell over. I don't know. Falling is funny. Now watch. When I hang up from you guys, this is what's going to happen. I hope not. I'm going to get up. I'm going to roll down the stairs. Next time you see a video from me or live, it's going to be Steve or Oliver saying, "I'm here to tell all the Paddiwackers that Nana fell down." And she's laid up like the guy and It's a Mad, 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 Mad World. Which one was it that was in the, Barbara, she did fall. You have to Google it. See, she's kept it a secret from the whole world. That's the kind of power she has. None of you guys have seen it. It's just wild. She just falls over. Boom. It's not like she got wrapped up in any wires or it was just odd. Don't do an Oprah, Lisa. I'm going to darn my triest not to do an Oprah. One thing I got going for me is I won't wear anything as high as Oprah. I'm sorry. I know, Mimi, I know. So anyways, just Google it, you guys. It's just kind of weird how she just kind of just goes over. Mandy says, I've fallen so many times. I fell in Walmart one time. I'm trying to think of the last time I fell because I fall too because I'm just clumsy by nature. And I'm trying to think if I ever fell on stage. Like, because that's the worst. Falling off stage is the worst. Not that I've ever fallen off any stage. Trying to think. I don't know. I don't remember. But it's horrible to fall. It's no fun. All right. We need to change the subject. I should probably wrap it up and let you guys go. I have fun. Okay, Mimi, there you go. She fell up the basement stairs and laid on the floor laughing. That's when I have fallen the most. Hey, have any of you guys ever, who have a staircase, missed a step and then you don't realize it till after you miss the step, and you're like, oh my gosh, how did I not die just now? Because I have a staircase in my house, and sometimes I'll miss a whole step, and I'll be like, oh, wow, I fall upstairs all the time. All right, well, I'm going to wrap this up because after all this water, I have to use the loo. Let's see, what time is it? Oh, I have a half an hour till Oliver gets here. She's icing her leg and blamed the shoes. She should have laughed. Give a little laughter. I promise you guys, next time I fall, I laugh. So let's all just keep going. It's always good to see your face. You guys, thanks for coming in and spending the afternoon with me. Carrie. All right, wait, hold on. I forgot Carrie's here. Because see, she tried to get all quiet on us. Carrie, you're not going anywhere, right? Carrie, I'm not leaving till you promise me. Till you give me the pinky swear. Come on, you guys, let's tell her. Okay. Hang in there. We are so here with and for you, lady. We're a community, and we're our own community too. Don't forget that. And when you find that things are getting tough, call me, call us. You know where to find me, and we'll all get you back. Right, everybody? We're all here for Carrie. Okay? Okay, because that's what our little community's all about. All right, kids. I'm going to go in the bathroom. See, Carrie? You guys keep talking. Oh, Susan, I didn't know you're here. Hi, honey. Hi, honey. Bye, honey. All right. I'm not trying to embarrass you. I'm just trying to show you how much we love you and how much you mean to us and how you can just totally do this. Slowly. It always happens slowly. All right, ladies. The bathroom calls. Track. Just track, you guys. Just track. Even if you go over, track. Drink your water. Stay within your points. But do whatever you do. Just keep it simple. We've got this. I love you, ladies, and I will talk to you soon. Oh, I have a little haul I'm going to post, okay? It lasts for about 2 minutes. I love you guys, rock.